Hello, everyone, and welcome to, a crazy week for Malts and Meeples. This is stream number 4 this week. Just a heads up, Monday, iffy if I'm going to be able to stream. Podcast recording probably won't be happening until that day, and I suspect there's going to be some editing to go along with that. So just be aware of that probably no stream this upcoming Monday, or actually the following one with the 4th of July. But this is for fun, a little bit of a good time. Let's show everything off that I have to open here. Come on. They really don't let you get into this. A box set boosters for the D&D Magic the Gathering set. 4 more collector's packs. Not getting opened. But we do have 2 commander decks here. We have the Elven Council, and had to get it, the Hobbits, Food and Fellowship, plus Pokemon, because sure, why not mix that in as well. So, drink tonight, have an old fashioned. Peach bitters, interesting. Subtle. Not great. I think it would work well in some things, but I think for an old fashioned, it might be a little bit lacking. Let's get down to the table. And we're going to start with one of the collector's packs. This one came from Atomic Games, I think, somewhere on the East Coast. This is when packs were hard to find. I ordered this one. Still suck at the open these packs, by the way. These will be by far the hardest packs to open. But I am free this evening because normally I'd be hanging out with family, my wife, but she's at a bachelorette party tonight and today. So I have the evening for the most part free. I really want to take a knife to this. Maybe. I am having so many troubles getting into this one. There we go. I think I got it started. So, start out, as always, with the token, the Smaug, and food. Arwen's Gift. Some of that artwork is just gorgeous. So I learned a couple things recently about this set. First off, there's special versions of hollows that you can get. Mirkwood spiders, that's sweet. And those will have a little, or foils I should say, not hollows, have a little bit of a different look to them. Also, if you were to get the one ring, it would be in the 4th slot. Which, I'm assuming that's just where they fit them all in. I've been waiting to get one of these. Because sagas aren't something I'm familiar with from Magic. This is a new element to the game. I believe originated in here. But Tale of Tenuvial. Target creature you control gains indestructible for as long as you control this. Return target. So just some cool like bonuses that you get for that. Tale of Tenuvia. We have Rangers, Firebrand. We have our Plains. I don't think I've had this one before. We have Isengard on here, Gap of Rohan, Fangorn, Rohan itself, Gondor down there with the White Mountains and Helm's Deep. So many cool things on these. I do feel like I would do the wrong way. I want to do that. Now you can see the cards even better. Mithril Coat Flash, indestructible, with an equip that is free as long as it is to a legendary creature. This would be amazing for Commander. Yeah, I was like, I've started to be able to figure out like, okay, which cards are probably worth something. This one, very much so, is the flowering of the white tree. I'm gonna do this again, just because it's kind of fun to see what's worth something. This one is, I'm like, yeah, it boosts everything for 2. Oh my goodness, that is a ridiculous card. Like, that is super playable in any format. 2 white, legendary creatures you control get +2/+1 and have 1 cost ward. And then non-legendary creatures get +1/+1. Yeah, that's a $5 card. Now we have some of the showcase, or I forget what they're called. Let me find Elrond. Lord of Rivendell, yes, showcase card. A moderately played one is going for $3. It's being sold for $3. I just don't think there's that many out there. I'm going to sleeve it up. We have another equipment card. Hirogrim, Sword of Rohan. Lobelia Sackville Baggins. Flash Menace. Exile target creature from opponent's graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Lobelia. Such a troublemaker. These are ridiculous. I love... Is that borderless? Yeah. It's like a buck. And then we have Frodo Baggins. Borderless foil. Not that much, but so cool. And the Flame Up Anor again. So, we'll be opening up these three during the night. I'm not sure which one to open next. Might save commander cards towards the end. Let's do Paldea Evolved. Here we have our nice little book. Tells us about everything. These are the cards back here that we're really looking for from this, but there's a lot of awesome artwork, full arts, stuff like that in this set to look for. So we're actually gonna adjust this throughout the night. That's tighter and that's wider, because now start off, kind of the reason I got this box for the promo card. That's just cool art. Pikachu 027. Like it's a card that's out there, but still worth money. Such warp on that card. I like bend, but just warp from how it was in the box. Paldea Evolved. There are different artworks here. I think that repeats then. And 9 packs to look at. So let's we have our lands, our dividers, tokens, code card, dice, sleeves, Rookie D, Pikachu, Slackoth, Wattrel, Vespiquen, Ice Cube, Penguin Ice Cube, Knucklestack, Azumarill, Gothita, and our holo is Rabska. We have our code card. We're going to go through all of these at once here. Voltorb, Clavel, Tropius, Dunsparce, Mousehold, Setitan, Corvic Knight, Tandemaus, Hoppip, and Hydreigon Energy code card. So after this, I still have stuff to do tonight, which is kind of why I started a little earlier. I have to get a brisket ready and on, but that actually is, that's for tomorrow evening. So I want to get on pretty late. If I get on at midnight, that'd probably be the ideal time. It'll probably be a little before that. Fuecoco, Bramblin, Cufant, Krogunk, Iono, Clematis Snowy Mountain, Azumarill, Tadbulb, Girafarig, and Abomasnow. Of course, we're having people over for the brisket tomorrow, and for the first time really in a month, we're supposed to be getting rain. Rain good. Why couldn't it have been, say, today? Don't know. Would have been nicer. Hoppip, Wooper, Noibat, Combi, Dunsparce, Pupitar, Faulkner, Tinkatink, Brutal Swirl, Tinkatink and Tinkatink, and Spirit Bomb, and energy and code card. That was just weird to see two of the same card, but not the same card right next to each other there. Super Rad, Love Disc, Snover, Fletchling, Pincurchin, Graffae, Zwellius, Palossand, Superior Energy Retrieval, not the version of the card you really want to get. Another Spirit Bomb. I have not had great luck opening this so far. That's 4 packs left. I have yet to get a pull. We're going to keep going. Then I think we're going to come back to another collector's booster. Magnemite, Knuckle, Nimble, Shinx, Heracross, Kilowattrel, Azumarill. We have a Wooper, Sandygast, and a Mimikyu. Wow. I don't... If it's possible to strike out on a whole box, that really sucks. Like, I'd expect 2-3 pulls, which means they all have to be... I'd expect 3 pulls in 9. At least. Maybe 4. Which means they all have to be here. Pineco, Tinkatink, Mankey, Delibird, Vigoroth, Rangaroo. We have an Electrode, a Tinkaton, a Love Disc, and just a regular holo, Glimora. So far, it looks like I am going to strike out on all of this. 2 last ones to go here. That'd be a horrible pull rate. That needs to be an absolute banger. Dino, Magikarp, Slowpoke, Litleo, Mismagius, Bramblegast, Superior Retrieval, Pincurchin, Shroodle, Mimikyu Holo. 1 pack away from a full whiff on an elite... What do they call it? Where did I set that off to? Palladium Evolved. Elite Trainer Box. Yeah, this is not an Elite Trainer Box. This isn't even a Trainer Box. Last pack magic, as PokeRev would say. Slackoth, Wooper, Pikachu again, Quaxwell, Segura, Farigiraf, Dendra, Wooper. Wow, straight up dud box. 0, 4, 9. That's bad. So now we're back to zooming in again. Hopefully that's not too far. Let's see. Tap to tap. Barely fits. Call it good. Now, wait 5 minutes while I get this bad boy open. Ooh, this one's going better. If you can get into the top. It's kind of how I found not mess with the cards. Top or bottom, if I can get through that seal. Then... And they made these packs heavy duty, as they should. I mean, this one, like, look at, yeah, not horrible pack destruction, but still pack destruction. I think they did that possibly intentionally, just so people couldn't be like, open something, reseal, resell easily. Because these are expensive packs. I'm sure they knew they were going to be. Pelagear Survivor, Claim the Precious, Willow Wind, And that would have been the slot there. Forgot to sleeve one card from the last one. The smoke token is still worth money. Like, I definitely haven't made my money back on what I've bought, but that's okay. I'm having fun opening it. That's what matters. If you're doing it to make money, you're going to be disappointed. Goblin Fire Leaper. Uglock, the White Hand. He's somebody, so let's look him up. But he's somebody real cheap. We have our swamp with the dead marshes. Mordor. Sauron Necromancer. I don't think I pulled that one before. That's some cool art. It's actually easier for me to see the art on my screen, but you don't see the like the foil. You know what? It's the best Sauron I've pulled. Ooh, we got Glamdring. So I'm sleeving it just because I want to keep it in nice condition for me. Sorry. Just far enough away that Glamdring Extended Odd. Yep. And so certain cards I expect to be worth something at this point in time. Glamdring is an equipment. For sure gonna be worth something. Because equipment cards gains first strike and gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to the damage without paying its magic cost or mana cost. That is a strong card. Strong equipment in this set. Lossarnarch Captain. And that looks like a decent card for just regular. There we have Elrond again. I don't think I stuck him in here, did I? Can't remember if he was actually worth anything or I just wanted to. I think I just wanted to. Nope, never mind. The Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Creatures with power greater than the number of cards in your hand can't attack. So run an empty hand and play that out. And yeah, that is like that card. Artifacts, I'm telling you, man. That's a 750 for that card. So there's our Flames of Anor again. That's, I think, the third one I've gotten into that. Legolas, counter kills. Third one for sure I've gotten that. And Aragorn, King of Gondor. I believe it's going after the show. Look, Rings of Power, possibly. That's the extended art. Yeah. There's very little difference in the cost on this set, by the way, between... Wait. The foil and non-foil for some of these cards, just because basically everything is in foil. I have a half booster box, I think something about the size of the set box coming for Lord of the Rings. So I may open that on stream coming up here sometime. You ready for some D&D? Battle for Baldur's Gate. Commander Legends. Guaranteed one of each. Traditional foil, art card, and art etched foil. Now you just hope you get those on good cards. It's a nice little box there. Let's do this. Just opens like nobody's business. I don't actually know what to find in here. Okay, we have an art series card. 3 of 81. Bealoth. I have no idea if those cards are worth anything. I mean, there is a Bealoth the Entertainer card, but that's not what I was looking for. Let's see, and then I need a filter. I'm just curious. Filter out. All these things, skip them. I just want to filter out. My goodness, you're still just showing me sets. Oh. Sealed products. No, we don't want sealed products. All the way around. Cards. Done. Ancient Copper Dragon Showcase. Huh? So maybe let's hit up eBay and look to see what Bealoth art series is. Art series, it's worth enough to sleeve. That's for sure. Welcome to whoever joined. I'm going through looking at the D&D set, the Baldur's Gate one. I honestly hope they do more of these. I'd love to get in on some more of these. So, line that up. We have our mountain. OG, the Exquisite Blade. Lausanne's Dragon's Legacy. I'm assuming these cards, I mean, there might be some of these that are worth some money. But I'm assuming you're looking for the stamped one. Okay, now this is where I kind of want to get into it and start to look. Because we have Underseller Myconid. Myconid. Lots of Myconids for me. Gnome Ranger. Viconia. Drow Apostate. Hammers of Moradin. Githzerai Monk. Lae'zel. Velketh's Champion. Master Shaft, a legendary enchantment. Commander creatures you own have this creature enters the battlefield with the +1/+1 counter on it. Additional +1. And other creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1. Oh, actually, I have a deck. I think I still even have that deck that it would work well for. Green creatures you control. Yeah. Looks like that. Actually, I just want to search Inspiring Leader. Foil etched is actually cheaper than the regular one as a foil. I mean, it's still $130. Yeah. Looks cool. I just kind of like to sleeve cards sometimes as well. We have a Popular Entertainer. Interesting. Lae'zel's Acrobatics. It's too expensive for a random effect. Then I have a foil card. Got a foil mountain, guys. Mini Master. Actually, kind of cool to have additional rule set in there. Let's work on some more packs. Actually, gonna go wider again. Go wider again, because I'll pull more of a handle the pack. I'm going to set aside cards that I find interesting. Hezrau, Oh, okay, this is awesome. That's character stats for a CR challenge rating 8 demon. That's so cool. I love it. I love that. Okay, charcoal diamond. I gotta look up. It's an artifact. We know how artifacts have been treating me. Charcoal diamond showcase. This one doesn't treat me better. But still, I mean, that's actually, it's a playable card. More playable if it didn't enter tapped. Kadira. I like the break on those. Collar the Small. Classic Lightning Bolt. Guiding Bolt. So we do have Thopter. Do have some more. Ooh, we have Kinku Artificer. Standard ones. An Emerald. Dragon. Just special rules for casting. Oh, wow. We have Emerald and Amethyst and Topaz Dragons here. I highly doubt these are worth anything. They're decent. Nothing great. You can cast them as instants. Let's do the Emerald Dragon. Let's just see what that one's worth. Emerald Dragon. 33 cents for a foil. I don't have a foil. We have a Dragon Shaman. Calls List of Tiamat. A Veteran Soldier. Whenever this creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player, each opponent creates a 1/1 white soldier. That's not a great card. Benefiting everybody else at the table, including potentially yourself. I'm fairly confident to say this will not be worth much. Yep. Skanos Dragon. This art is cool looking. It's not a great card again. Nira, Wild Mage. Crazy Elf. That is definitely a card I would have built a deck around. It's a dumb card. Let me be very clear. You should not play this card in a game. I 100% would. Stone Speaker Crystal. Add 2 colorless. And then just trash graveyards. That actually, for Commander, I take that. Like, it's not worth anything, but I take that. Like, that's a good utility card to just say, and I'll F you up. Leather armor. Absolute garbage card at the end there. But we did pull a super sick, like, this is probably not worth anything card that I love. This box is going to take a long time to go through. I don't think I will do it all tonight. Now I'm just curious, do they even list it on here? Hezrao should be art card, I believe. Yeah, it's a 13-cent card. It's worth nothing. But for me, as a player, or as a GM, that's so cool. I love that card. Let's bust through a few more. Let's do 1, 2, 3. And then we can see where we're at. 4. Go through 6 total. Ooh, the art card is an etched card in terms of looks. Zevlor. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm expecting absolutely no cost. No price. Whoa. Yeah, so there are some like gold stamped signature versions of these cards that I'm sure would be worth money. So we already have a holo here, or foil. Savannah, Calimport, Cutthroat, Cloak of the Bat, Flying in Haste. We have a Blessed Hippogriff, Pegasus Guardian. Do feel like you pull themes. Guardian Naga. Your temple is under attack. Feywild Visitor. Feywild Caretaker. Ellen Harbury's Busybody. A legendary creature. Human Peasant. Look at the top X cards, where X is the number of tokens you created this turn. Put one of those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom library in any order. Choose a background. You can have a background as a second commander. Ludo the Seer. So basically you're set. Oh, I love this card. I want to build a commander deck around this. So I'm going to read this one out here. Draw a card, then exile a card from your hand and put a number of timing counters on it equal to its mana value. It gains whenever the last time counter is removed from this card. If it is exiled, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If you cast a creature card this way, it gains haste until end of turn. Then remove a time counter from each other card you own in exile. So only when you use his ability. But I do it every turn. Like, I get him out. Duke Ulder Ravengard. Legendary creature. Human noble soldier. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gains haste and myriad until end of turn. Not super. What's the point of that, actually? At the beginning of combat, so you can play out a. You can play something out that turn and get it to attack. I don't know what myriad means. Wizards of Thay. They're not even red. Okay, myriad, here. Whenever this creature attacks, For each opponent other than the defending player, you may create a token that is a copy of this card that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Exile. Oh my goodness. Actually, that makes that card way better. I highly doubt Withers of Thay are worth much, but... Oh, actually, never mind. Instants and sorceries cost one less, and you can cast sorceries as instants. It's a great card. It's not worth much, but like 40 cents. Aarakocra Sneak. We have a ball. Oh, look at that boar. That's adorable. It's hilarious. I love it. Man, we've been going for almost an hour here. I have not opened that many packs, guys. And I completely struck out on Paldea Evolved. Gold Stamp. Gold Stamp. Ancient Gold Dragon. Was there a gold stamp on... What does that mean? Gold stamped. 581. I'm assuming it's this one. Doesn't mean that much. It's worth a little bit more. But it still looks cool. And it has stats, guys. We know I'm here for the stats. So gold stamped, and it could have had been a gold stamped signature, which I'm assuming is the one that's worth. We have Wilson, Refined Grizzly. Only one this time. So we have Tomorrow's Invoker, Ball's Invoker. I think you get certain groupings of cards, it seems like. We have a Roving Harper, Stirring Bod. Oh. Rescuer, Chwinga, Inspired Tinker, Guild Artisan, Legendary Enchantment. Commander creatures you own have, whenever this creature attacks a player, if that player has more life, if no opponent has more life, you get to create 2 treasures. That's actually not bad. Vahal Candlekeeper, Scion of Halistair, Nira Wild Mage. I like that card. Will's Reversal. And we have our Fairy Dragon token. I just like her. That is 100%. I wonder how broken a system you could try and build. So we're down to 2 packs left right now before we go back to a Lord of the Rings Collector's Booster. Still have yet to get any version of the ring. All the versions are worth some money. There's a booster bundle box. Ooh, signature gold star. Jan Jansen, Chaotic Crafter. Chaos Crafter. Okay, maybe there's just a gold stamped version. No signature version, it looks like. Signature might mean an actual signature on. Oh my goodness, how many mountains have I gotten? So freaking many mountains, guys. We have mountain, lightning bolt, classic, fire diamond, fire charcoal, sky diamond, or charcoal diamond, excuse me, marble diamond, nimble right schematic, sharpshooter elf, giant onkig, passageway seer, Ellen Harbreeze, busybody, hey, she's back, cloakwood hermit, we have an earthquake dragon. Spell costs X less, where X is the total mana value of dragons you control. 10/10 flying, trample, sacrifice a land, return. The initiative, Undercity. Okay, I don't know what that card is, but that's kind of cool. It's like a little map on the back. Right, you can play luxury suite. Probably not worth much because so you want a dual land not to enter tapped. Let's just put it that way. That's where you really run into stuff. You just don't want it to enter tapped. So if it doesn't enter tapped, that's great. But that means, I mean, Earthquake Dragon's not going to be worth anything. Earthquake Dragon, wow. I mean, 70 cents. Not bad. I would definitely build a deck around it. Luxury Suite. Zendikar is worth a fair amount. Actually, that's still a $5 card. Wow. I was wrong. Actually, more than that because I have the foil version. Foil on that. So if that's market value 5, yeah, so 6. True, because I guess if you can get it early and get it into there and you have it immediately, that gives you super nice setup. Let's move those guys out of the way. So, let's see what we got here. Another art card. I like the art cards. I know they're not worth a ton of money. Obviously, you're getting a lot of them. But I keep them. I keep them secret. I keep them safe. Because they're just different and cool. Not a great reason to sleeve stuff, by the way. Drought Apostate. You're looking for, I think, mythic rares here. Worms Crossing Patrol. Citadel Gate. Enters tapped. A citadel enters the battlefield. Choose a color other than white. Or one of its chosen colors. So you get... Actually, that's not bad. Those two, Black Dragon and Citadel Gate, are not bad. Because it's the versatility. I mean, those are 10-cent cards. I'd put money on it. But Magic also does a weird thing where some common cards are worth some money. Citadel Gate, 50 cents. The other one was Black Dragon Gate. 50 cents, 25 cents, lightly played. And so near mint, yeah, a little bit better than that, but yeah, it's like a 20-cent card. That's better than normal for commons. We have the Bonecaller Cleric, Saravak Deathbringer. We have a Vrock. Hold on. We have Agent of Shadow Thieves. And then we have Saravak Deathbringer again. Noble Heritage. Wait. Like, was that one actually worth something? Inspiring Leader. No. Gale, Waterdeep Prodigy. Still cool. Miram, Sentinel Worm, Flying, Ward 2. Guiding Bolt. Skeleton. Token. Whenever a non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that is a copy of it. Okay, that is funky. So you can really load up on some crazy stuff. There. Whenever cast a instant or sorcery spell from hand, you may cast up to one target card of other type from your graveyard. If a spell cast from your graveyard this way would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. And so, kind of a way to cheat out second uses of cards. But now, let's see. Centered. Wrong way. Too tight. There we go. My apologies for anybody who that made motion sick. Collectors. Booster. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna have to stand up in a second here because the power cable fell out of the camera. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna do that now. Power cable barely stays in said camera. Hence why the power cable falls out of said camera. "17th time's the charm here, boys and girls. 17th time. I'm gonna have to tape that in. I'm gonna have to do something because that's not staying at all. Go again in a second here. I want to get through this pack first. I'm going to have 104 minutes. So it's not like I'm short on time. Though that felt hot. So I might have less than 104 minutes. Ah, so fun. So fun. Much back. Wow. I will say one theory I've heard going around. I'm actually going to get a knife. For the One Ring card, is that Wizards knows where that card is. They know what booster box, at least, it's in. And they're just going to hold on to that one to not ship it out too early, because obviously sales right now are insane on this. Like, collector's boxes go for, collector's boxes of 12 packs go for like $500. Okay, buddy, I do need you to work. Not for this, but in the long run. Because I don't know where your charger is otherwise. Alright, we'll give it a few seconds and watch it fall out again, I'm sure. Oh, sweet. So let's pop back up to me. Deactivate. Activate. Hey, we're back. Don't know what that was. Snarling Warg. Improvised club. Just somebody. Knights of Dol Amroth. Escape from Orthanc. Lost Legend. Put a non-land historic permanent. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. Glorfindel. Mountain. Mary, Esquire of Rohan. That one's pretty cool. It's mainly I like the ones that are characters. Esquire of Rohan. I don't have the pre-release. Wrong one. 10-cent card. It's hilarious to look at all the graphs for these things. The issue is this is a set that's not super playable. Like, I'd play this. There's a reason I bought the Commander decks and the starter box. But a lot of people won't. Elven Chorus. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Creatures you control gain tap, add 1 mana of any color. For a 4-cost enchantment, I'm going to say that's not that. But your hand is bigger. Yeah, $2 card. And that's the thing, is when your hand is bigger, then it changes up. When Farmer Cotton enters the battlefield, create X 1/1 white halfling creature tokens and X food tokens. That is, yeah, basically, hey. Damaged is 190. Damage is 195? Man, that's way too steep for damage. Damage is like 30 cents. Please hang up and try again. Meriadoc. Okay, that Mary sitting on top there is getting sleeved. I do not care. Some of these will just be like, hey, it's sleeved. Not, hey, it's sleeved in a fancy holder. This one will be. Just, I like it too much. You might be, why do I always sleeve these lands? Because these lands, full art lands in Magic the Gathering, are always worth money. That's my first Gimli card underneath there. We're going to get to it in a second. A moderately played one goes for $3 on Meriadoc Brandy Book. Which, honestly, I'm glad to see that there are moderately played ones. Because that means the set is getting used. That was my big concern. Gimli. Mournful Avenger Showcase. I'm going to leave that one still. It's my Gimli card. Gimli is one of my favorite characters. Mirkwood Bats, huh? 2/3 flying. I want to put Mirkwood Bats into a Goblin deck. There are some great Goblin decks for just discarding. Yes! Gandalf. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Flash, you may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash, which means basically as an instant. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Gandalf, Friend of the Shire, as your ring bearer, draw a card. Friend of the Shire. What are we doing here? Man, I haven't seen... There are art cards. Oh, maybe that's a special series. Why? Why is he so cheap? Because it's fireworks in the background? You're against fireworks? You'd prefer to have a Balrog that has a... That's just cool artwork. You don't know how badly I want to bust into the Balrog, Durin's Bane, Borderless, Nearmint foils a buck. I don't care. It's a Balrog. What I haven't gotten this time that I got last time was lands. I don't have many of those legendary lands. Because lands, it's kind of where it's at. You want to know something? I went to 2 shops to find 3 of those boxes, or 3 of those collector's packs. +1/+1 tokens. These are cheap. It's regular cardboard, man. Do better. Do better, Wizards of the Coast. Deck box, that's sweet. This isn't even an actual card here. That is just printed on there to show you what you will get. Playing the deck. Commander rules, basically. Plus a little bit of info. Like, those could have been so cool if this was halfway decent cardboard. Like, board games don't come in this cardboard. No, so this is going to have a shiny card in it. I would put money on. 2 of them, looks like. And does not have a shot at the One Ring. Pippin's Bravery, instant. And Endural Flame of the West. That one, if I remember correctly, is worth money. Flame of the West extended art. Yep. I mean, that's nice that there's a really good card in there. So, a mythic rare and a common. Common, of course, is the foil. Shame that this one wasn't the foil. Oh my, yeah, real shame this one wasn't the foil. The listed median price on this card as a foil is $150. Market price says $50 for this card as a foil. Non-foil, $4. Pippin's Bravery. We have a life counter. Or counter. And then that's cheap. Sorry. I'm going to be judgmental on this. I play too many board games and know what can be done to say, oh yeah, good job, Wizards. You did something different for what you normally do. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. There's a difference between me saying, this is a really stupid, useless thing, and me being like, this should be better quality. What I'm saying is this should be better quality, not this is a stupid thing. Gladriel, Elven Queen, not on screen. 9 cents. 15 cents. And then Gandalf, Westward Voyager. It's the other option you can use as a commander. So let's see if he's actually worth anything. You know what? A little secret here. I'm actually going to be fine if he's not 50 cents. Because, well, and it's foil, so $1.10. Because that means I'm just going to leave these guys in my commander deck. Lorien Revealed, Celeborn the Wise, Elven Farsight, Wost Pathfinder, Learn the Past, Opt, Preordain, Arbor Elf, Untap target for us, interesting. Beast Within, Cultivate, Elvish Mystic, Elvish Visionary. It's like these have specific Lord of the Rings art on them, but are just some of these, like Mirror of Gladriel, are specific. Other ones like Rampant Growth here, new artwork, not specific. Arcane Signet, Commander Sphere, Lightning Greaves, Soul Ring. Like, no matter what, so Soul Ring, I'm going to look it up. Because it's a Soul Ring. Yep. It's shifted. Come on. There we go. Soul Rings. You're number 284. I don't see you on there, so let's search. So there's like a elven version that's worth a bajillion bucks. A number of different versions around here. From the vault, worth 15. So now getting down to just kind of the normal commander ones, $6. $3. Yeah, like 150. It's $1. So it's not worth that much, but they always maintain their value. Burnt Ashes, Command Tower. Again, another one that always maintains its value. Field of Rune. Arwen, Weaver of Hope. Glandrum, Ambush. Lorien Lieutenant, Legolas, Green Elf. Greenleaf. Mirkwood Elk. Travel through Caradhras. The shipwright, actually, by the way, can be your commander. Elrond of the Council also could be your commander. Aristor of the Council could also be your commander. You couldn't. Radagast, Wizard of the Wilds, could be your commander in this deck because of the colors. So you have so many cool things here. Yeah, Colossal Whale is just a standard Magic card. Devastation Tide, it's a great card. Well, it's an okay card. But return everything to its owner's hands minus lands. Yes, please. Cynicism. Elvish Archdruid, Elvish Piper. I'm not sure this deck is worth what they are charging for it. Normally the commander decks are closer, but normally the commanders are worth more. So I'm curious what the cards in here. Exotic Orchard, Flooded Grove, okay-ish. I mean, that one's going to be worth a little money. Hinterland Harbors is worth money because it's an easy dual land. Vine Glimmer Snarl. Yeah. Some of these lands definitely are going to be worth money. We have lands and Galadriel, Elven Queen. So now I have to look that up. Guys, they're making me work on this. I'm assuming you can probably get the other Galadriel. This one maybe is the... Maybe they're calling it thick stock? Would have to be. Called it etched in one, thick stock in another. I mean, it is thick. Tree folk tokens, treasure, insect. Oh, I actually like this. The ring. Your ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked. So special rules for the ring. That's cool. I even like this thick stock. I know it's not worth anything. Will of the Council. I mean, median price is still $1.27. This is like old school baseball card thickness. I think it makes it pop a little more. Yeah, not sure where most of the value is coming from there, but it's still a cool deck, I won't lie. Solid deck box. Put the rules in there. I can put my crappy dividers, whatever they're supposed to be, in there. My life counter. Apparently the I think they call them like fat packs or something like that for well, now we know this is not a card, which is why you can touch it. Also, it's interesting. Food and Fellowship are white, black, and green. Like white and green, I get. Elves with Gandalf being white and blue makes sense. So let's look at what we got here. I'm going to give him props on, oh baby. on these boxes. I like these boxes. Nice tuck boxes, decent quality. Not great, not horrible. Now it's time for me to complain again. You suck, should be better. Flimsy, doesn't count the whole way. What's the point? You look dumb. That's why you suck. Popping that out, you're just gonna bend. So we have +1 counters, and we have that. I'm gonna pop out that one. I'm gonna ignore the +1 counters. I can buy those if I want them. Again, Commander rules. Have our pack. If we could get the same card we did last time, just as a foil, that'd be great. Verdure. So it looks like they're giving you commons plus then something potential to be decent. And Verdure, actually, I think. That's a okay card, though. I mean, black, you're probably having creatures die. Verdure. 340. Buck. Not bad. So, the Hobbit commanders cost even more. But it's Hobbitses, so I want it, my precious. What does the Hobbitses have, my precious? I don't know. Just making this up as I go along, guys. Frodo, adventurous hobbit. Sam, a loyal attendant. Then we have eagles. Rosy cotton. Mirkwood bats. Generous end. Path of exile. Yeah, so we're looking at some of the more normal cards in there. Harmonize, that is great. Orchard Strider, Prosperous Innkeeper. Shire Terrace. Colorless that you can sacrifice to get a colored land in tapped. Not bad. Savvy Hunter. So now you're seeing some of the repeat cards. Field Tested Frying Pan. Yes. The gaffer. Of Herbs and Stew Rabbit. Gollum. Obsessed Stalker. Weird to have him in there, and weird to have Lobelia in there. Motivated Pony. I like that one. And the Prize Pig. Banquet Guests. Bilbo freaking Baggins. Birthday Celebrant. Farmer Cotton. Merry. Pippin. Treebeard. I suspect that's just because of the hobbits. Some of these are worth more. Dusk or Dawn. Bond, Toxic Deluge, Birds of Paradise. But I like that they put that in, I believe, Rivendell. So everything is showing up in Lord of the Rings artwork. Chromatic Lantern. Trading Post. Well of Lost Dreams. This is where you get your money. Exotic Orchard. Fortified Village. Chapel. And this one actually should, and this is probably why it costs more, should have more dual lands. Yeah, generally Woodland Cemetery I think is about an $8 card. I'm not sure if they've added enough to the market to keep it from being that high. Evolving Wilds. Yeah, there's so many non-basic lands. Frodo, you're coming with me, buddy. We have our one ring in turn. The thick cards look cool. Won't lie. Let's see. Looking at the time here. We've been going for an hour and a half. You know what? I'm not quite ready for it, guys. I'm not ready for that last collector's pack. Might be the final one. No, it's not going to be the final one I open. I have one more coming. But that one might be the final one I open. When it comes down to it, it's been fun. And honestly, I probably will open more. Just not go that quickly towards them. So. Let's grab another round here. Wrong way. Another round. Commander Legends. You know what I want for my secret art card? Signature be great, but I want stats, baby. Just a regular one. Cloak of the Bat. Scale Singer. Band together. Boo! You meet in a tavern. Form a party. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of creature cards from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom card or start a brawl. Creatures you control gain +2/+2 until end of turn. That's pretty cool. Hey, we've got a Tavern Brawler. Tiamat's Fanatics. Burnished Heart. That one is actually a regular card. Cast Down. Drillwork Small. Got Through Zealot. Candlekeep Sage. Dragon Cultist. That looks badass. Artisan's Thirst. Got one of these as a foil. Interesting. Cool. So many packs open. Come on, creature sets. Maybe. For an imp? Yeah. Imp card. Swarmer, Colossal Badger, Goliath Paladin, Arcane Encyclopedia, Rug of Smothering. Campfire, Sigil of Miracle, Urn Wise Mentor, Acolyte of Bahamut, Radis, Rilsa, Rail, Kingpin. Tomb of Horrors Adventurer. That had said Tomb of Horrors. Tomorrow's Invoker. Interesting. And a soldier card. Ooh, we have another one of these. Oh, we think might be the same one. Yeah, initiative. Quite a print line on there. Rilsa, Mahadin, Reckless Barbarian, Underdark Explorer, Tabaxi, Merchant, Skullport Merchant, Podium Master, Split the Spoils, Baba Lisaka, Night Witch, Street Urchin, hey buddy. Will, Blade of the Frontiers, and Sword Coast Serpent. How many more layers do we have? We're going to go another round. Another round of these guys. Then we'll get to our last pack, and then I have to go work on a brisket and pickle some onion. So cool. That's an owlbear. Owlbear shepherd. Oh, that's so cool. Moss diamond. Stone speaker crystal. Insufferable balladeer. Patron of the arts. Looks like a tabaxi. Master chef. Got True Zealot, Street Urchin, Galax Astral Hunter, Arcane Signet. That's not bad. Yeah, that actually is pretty good. Cheat out, basically another land. Exquisite Blade. Ultural Survivors, and Young Red Dragon. And Magic Minigame, roll for initiative. So I think it allows you to kind of play Magic with one of these packs. That's kind of cool. Bear with a potion. Wilson, Refined Grizzly. Sky Diamond. Stone Speaker. Guild Swan. Icewind. Astral. Swashbuckler. Criminal Pass. Ambition's Cost. Sidrus, Nightmare Speaker. Yuan-Ti, Cleric. Nine Fingers Keen. Criminal Past. Cultist of the Absolute. Barroom Brawl. Safana, Kalimport Cutthroat. And Volrath's Dungeon. Must be a new printing of an old card. Now I'm curious. What happens? Searching Volrath's Dungeon. Weird to stick it in like that. Yeah, just weird to stick it in like that. So, final one. I still have 6 more I can open if I want. Minigame directions. Stats. Gray Slod. Yes. Swamp. Scunnis Dragonheart. Predatory Impetus. Gray Slod. Javelin of Lightning. Bag of Holding. Draw a card, then discard a card, or sacrifice Bag of Holding. Return all cards exiled from Bag of Holding to your owner's. Wow, I like it. It makes sense. There's the Stone Speaker Crystal, normal. Mind Stone. Treasure Keeper. Renari, Merchant of Marvels. Tavern Brawler. Master Chef. Descent into Avernus. There's our Earthquake Dragon. And Gut, True Zealot. Another minigame instruction. Gut has like a print line right here down the card. So, let's go tighter, tighter, tighter. Perfect. Last one for today. That'll actually be a good time to wrap up because that allows me to get the pickled onions started. This one's going better than sometimes, guys. It's still horrible. Going better than sometimes, though. Oh, this is a new one. I haven't seen this one before. Tentacle. And food. Food. Rohirrim Lancer. Inherited Envelope. Hithlane Knots. Nimble Hobbit. Fear Fire Foes. Mau High Captain. Island. Orcish Bowmasters. Why do I feel like that one was fairly good? Sometimes cards just good because of a strong ability, which this one might have. Bowmasters. Not Bardos. Orcish Bowmasters is a $25 card. Battle of Bywater. Sorcery Speed. Destruction. Interesting. I think that's fairly normal for white. Mary, Warden of Isengard. It's just such a good Mary look. Not worth much. 4th Legolas counter of kills. Showcase. Okay. Legendary lands tend to be good. Especially when you can prevent all damage at Iliath at instant speed. Skiliath Fallen Capital. You're gonna make me type this in. Core Haven. Yeah, $5, $4.50. So again, if you have the ability to stop damage, I'm surprised it's actually that little. Doesn't come in tapped, so you can use it immediately. Still favorite artwork. Rivendell, legendary land. For the last card on this opening. Rivendell, borderless. Foil is like $1.25. It's hilarious to see the trend on these cards. People were pre-ordering them so much. And like Elrond, Lord of Rivendell, it's like a 1-cent card. That's hilarious. So, first off, don't buy into the hype necessarily on stuff like this, because you never know what's going to be worth it. Secondly, understand that you're hunting for very, very, very specific things in this set. And those are going to be the ones that are worth the money. But if you're like me, you're opening it just because the cards look awesome. And I have more to open. I'm so excited. But there we go. Bonus stream. This many left to open. That many left to open. Wider. There we go. That many left to open. Speed run. Yes. Brain bug. Intellect devour. Command tower. Always good. Cool dragon. Ooh, packed weapon. I'm gonna look that one up in a second here. I'm blitzing. Blitz through them. Undercity. Always Undercity. Oh, nice. Boo. Minx and Boo. Thrakus the Butcher. Elderbrain. Nice. John Draconis. Shadowed One. Pegasus Guardian. Have not pulled any good foils at the end there. Ooh, Dryad? Bramble Sovereign. Wilson. Thrakus the Butcher. Overwhelming Encounter. I like the fact that you do roll dice for some of these. Council of Faw. Kindred Discovery. Gorian, Wise Mente. Again, common card. Gold Dragon. Ancient Gold Dragon. Sky Diamond. That generally means that there's another one of those cards for the back. Modify Memory, nice. Iron Mastiff. Bahal, Lord of Murder. Legendary God creature, yes. Nazel, Vlaakith's Champion. Gith Warrior. Robe of Archmagi, equipment. Ooh. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards. Equips expensively to other things, 1 to wizards. Common, hey. Well, we're going to drop that one in there too. That one could be worth something. I don't know why. Honestly, most of the cards I probably pick out to be worth something aren't, for the most part. That's creepy. Yeah, Paul. Mortar Murders. But I like the cards that do weird things. Wilson. Vigilance, Reese, and Champo. I'd love to load that card up and just be a stupid bear. Stupid, freaking awesome bear. Hey, it's not a common. And final pack. You know what? 2 hours. We're hitting 2 hours. So as I open this up, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun with. There's a gold signature on Laezel of Valak. Let's just see if I can spell the name, that part of the name right. Where are we going, mouse? Gold stamped signature. 25 cents. Yeah, these art cards are simply that. They're for your fun. So this guy, what art series? Fine, let's go back, back, Orcish Bowman, ridiculous. But back. Nope, not far enough back yet. Almost. Arendelle, Balrog. Seriously. Where are those other... Where are my Lord of the Ring ones? Here we go, Baldur's Gate. So the top card is a full art Ancient Copper Dragon. But I think... So the Ancient Copper Dragon Showcase. This is not that. Okay, I was wondering if this was that. It is not. I'm going to have to go through and just kind of look to see what might be worth something. Miracle Lord of Bones. Vexing Puzzle Box. Whenever you roll one or more dice, put a number of charges on Vexing Puzzle Box equal to the result. So when you remove 100 from Vexing Puzzle Box, search your library for an artifact card and put that into the battlefield, then shuffle. That actually is... Ooh, Sea of Clouds. Not bad. Blue Moon. Robe of the Archmagi. Did I already have one of you? I don't know. Either way, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun. I definitely did. Maybe. Well, probably will open up when Lord of the Rings stuff comes in again. But finished off the whiskey already. So, yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Probably not Monday, but on Wednesday. Bottoms up.